Okay, so this is what we are trying to go ahead and do. In this, if you see, I will show you what are the things that we are trying to go ahead and do. So these are the things that we are trying to go ahead and carry out. Okay. Now, when I say document synthesis, this is what we will do. We have 4 demos that I'm going to show you. First, you're going to do folder organization at scale. Then you are going to synthesize reports. That means you're going to build reports. You are going to create a spreadsheet from some receipts. So I have some images and I want to create a spreadsheet out of that image content. Maybe some receipts are there. And then we are going to do a cross-source contract review. We have got a lot of document with respect to contracts, and we want to go ahead and cross-reference those documents to be able to review the contract for the entire, you can say, maybe for the organization or for that specific cohort. So we are going to see all these labs right now. And to do this, what I'm going to do, we'll go to the Claude. I'm going to go ahead and change the project folder. I'm going to select a different folder. So let me choose a different folder. The moment I choose a different folder, let me go to my Claude workshop. I'm going to select this folder. Herein I have got lab files, and I'm going to select the messy folder option again. So this is the messy folder, and I'm going to show you what do we have in this messy folder. I've selected that messy folder right now, and I'm going to allow it to access my files and the subfolders that might be there. So the same thing that I've done right now. Now, the first lab, if you see, or the demo is folder organization at scale. So we are going to cowork, okay, or you can say we are going to group the files by topic, not just by extension, which we have already seen. We'll just see it once more so that we can read the content to categorize. So here we do have a lot of content that I'm going to show. So these are the contents that I have. I have got this many documents. You can see I have got some chart. Okay, you can see I've got a chart. I have also got a conference zip file wherein someone has written the intro and the out row of the conference. Then I have got some connection markdown file. If you can see, I've got a markdown wherein I have written the information about the pooling design. Then I've got a dashboard metrics. You can see all this information. And I've got other stuff also that you can see right now. It's a little more messy with regard to what we had earlier. If you see, I've got some untitled file. Let me just open. What do we have in this untitled file? There is a temporary file wherein we have some information with regard to, I don't know what is the context. There is some TCP, IP, some information is there, which I want my Claude to be able to go ahead and organize for. So I've got an article also in HTML. Someone has written an article. I can see all those aspects. I've got a Slack screenshot. Again, you can see. So I've got a lot of information, and I'm going to, here you can see vendor pricing compare, a lot of information. Maybe this is the information that we have in our download folder, and I want to go ahead and organize it. So if I want to go ahead and organize it, what I'm going to go ahead and do, the same thing that you can see here, I want to group by topic, not by extension. Okay. Read content to categorize. I'm just going to use the same prompt. Group by topic. Okay, not by extension. Read content to categorize. I'm just putting the folder on the line. Here you can see this is the folder. I hope you can see this is the folder. Okay, you can open this folder from here itself. And the moment I go ahead and open, I can even carry out another task. If I have another task that I wanted to carry out, I can even specify that task. Okay, you can put another task in the queue. Absolutely possible. You can put multiple tasks, and it will automatically complete one task and take another task. So you can put the task on the queue. Okay. If you want. Right now, it is able to go ahead and read the files. If you can see, read the content of the file, getting a clear picture of every file's content. Let me build the folder structure. And this is going to come with confidence, to be very honest. How do you trust? You need to iterate. Right now, you can see it is doing some documents. Can you see? It's saying April 14 incident, Q2 planning, customers, Blue Peak, customers, Wavecop, these are some customers, hiring documents, people's meeting, data export, code artifact, archives, personal information like birthday party planning, receipt, duplicates, and unsorted files. It is able to go ahead and give everything for us. And now it is trying to move them into the folders. Okay. If you want to see the result, you can just click on this and you can see the result, which is not our case right now as a business user. But right now, how do I iterate? I need to trust the system only when I am going to iterate it over and over again. Right now, I can see that it is using the file system connector. File system connector, I have already connected, can actually move the files. So I have a connector option here. And here you can see I have enabled file system connector. So it can move the file. Windows connector can copy the files also. So you can use Windows MCP, and sometimes it can also use file system connector also. And there are other connectors also, like a LinkedIn connector can research the LinkedIn also. So this is what I'm able to go ahead and do. It's moving all the files because it's a little complex, because there were lots of files, right? So it is trying to move all the files. On top of this, I'll say create a README of what you did in docs, urgent and short, outside the folder. I'm going to put this message in the queue. I want to have a README of what is happening. Now I just put a message and now it's going to just take that message also. First, it will finish the moves and then write the docs right away. So I want to have a docs of what you have done, like how you have moved. If you see, it gave me this information. Maybe I want to have this information directly in the docs file so that I can understand what has been moved. Almost done. It's handling the remaining PDFs. There are lots of files, to be very honest. All files moved. Now writing the README docs, if you can see. So let it write the README docs. All right. Let us come up here maybe. And here you can see everything is in place. Now, if you want to verify, you can see it's all related to that same thing. April 14 incident, connection pooling design, one-on-one Marcus April 14, how to run effective post-mortem. So there was some incident that happened. So it's everything is there in the correct way. It's April only, saved April, and it's connected to this file. That's the reason it is able to take it here. Okay, everything is in place, and it has even written a README file, if you can see. But I wanted a README file in docs, so it is going to write a README file in docs. Earlier, it did write the README file, which you can see. This is the README file, if I can just show you. Whatever has happened, okay, by the arrangement, you can see everything here itself. So if you see, you can have a README file, which is absolutely, now here you can see folder reorganization README. And here I can see all those README files. What was done? Renaming decision, action needed. There are some action needed also.